Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, TJ Comments and Responses. I hope you are all well. In this new week, we will prepare for the comments on the section, Let's Look for Hidden Pearls. We are in the week of June 24th to 30th, where we will analyze Psalms 54 to 56. Let's begin. The first question is: did Jehovah predestine Judas to betray Jesus? Before answering the question, let's read the biblical text. Psalm 54, 12 and 13, it says, "For it is not an enemy who reproaches me, then I could bear it. Nor is it one who hates me who has exalted himself against me, then I could hide from him. But it was you, a man my equal, my companion and my close friend." Alright, so the answer to the question is: no, Jehovah did not specifically predestine Judas to betray Jesus. The prophecies foretold that a close disciple would betray Jesus, but they did not identify Judas in particular. Judas was chosen as an apostle without initially showing signs of betrayal. However, over time, he allowed his heart to become corrupt, leading to his betrayal. Judas's betrayal fulfilled the prophecy due to his own decisions, not because God predestined him for it. Additional comments. John 13, 10-11, Jesus knew that Judas was going to betray him and mentioned that not all his disciples were clean, referring to Judas. This knowledge of Jesus demonstrates his ability to read hearts, but it does not imply predestination. Jesus allowed events to unfold according to Judas's personal decisions, respecting his free will. From the story of Judas and the mentioned biblical texts, we can learn the importance of free will and personal responsibility in our decisions. Although Judas was chosen as an apostle without initially showing treacherous tendencies, his progressive corruption and personal decisions led to his betrayal. This teaches us that although God can know the future, He does not predestine our actions. Each person is responsible for maintaining their integrity and making decisions aligned with divine principles, avoiding being influenced by negative forces that may lead them astray. Let's move on to the next question. What spiritual pearls have you found about Jehovah, the ministry, and other topics in this week's Bible reading? Psalm 54, 4, it says, "Behold, God is my helper, the Lord is with those who uphold my life." Alright, so the comment is: this verse highlights complete dependence on Jehovah as our helper and sustainer. It reminds us that no matter the difficulties we face, we can trust that Jehovah will support and strengthen us. Applying this to our lives, we can find comfort and strength in prayer and meditation on Jehovah's power to sustain us in times of distress. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 54, 6, it says, "I will freely sacrifice to you, I will praise your name, O Lord, for it is good." Alright, so the comment is: this verse shows the importance of offering voluntary sacrifices and praising Jehovah's name. Recognizing Jehovah's goodness and thanking Him voluntarily strengthens our relationship with Him. In our lives, we can apply this by participating in worship activities with gratitude and joy, demonstrating our love and appreciation for all that Jehovah has done for us. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 55, 6 and 7, it says, "So I said, oh, that I had wings like a dove. I would fly away and be at rest. Indeed, I would wander far off, and remain in the wilderness." Alright, so the comment is, these verses reflect David's desire to escape his problems and find peace. While we all face moments when we want to flee from our difficulties, these feelings remind us of the importance of seeking refuge in Jehovah instead of trying to escape our trials. By trusting in Jehovah and seeking His guidance, we can find true peace and comfort. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 55, 22, it says, "Cast your burden on the Lord, and He shall sustain you. He shall never permit the righteous to be moved." Alright, so the comment is, here we are urged to trust completely in Jehovah, casting our burdens and worries on Him. This verse teaches us that we should not try to bear our burdens alone, but rather turn to Jehovah for support. In daily life, this means being sincere in our prayers, sharing our concerns, and trusting in Jehovah's guidance and support. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 56, 3, it says, "Whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you." Alright, so the comment is, this verse highlights the appropriate reaction to fear, trusting in Jehovah. We all face moments of fear, but this psalm reminds us that our first response should be to trust in Jehovah. By doing so, we can face our worries with the certainty that Jehovah is with us and will help us overcome any difficulty. Let's move on to the next comment. Psalm 56, 8, it says, "You number my wanderings, put my tears into your bottle, are they not in your book?" Alright, so the comment is, this verse assures us that Jehovah is aware of all our anguish and suffering. He counts each of our tears and keeps a record of our difficulties. This loving care shows us that Jehovah is not indifferent to our pain, but rather cares deeply for us. By meditating on this, we can feel closer to Jehovah and confident in His love and compassion. Well, that was the analysis of comments and responses for this week's Hidden Pearls. I hope it is very helpful to you, my dear brothers and sisters. I send you a big hug, and may Jehovah always bless and protect you.